Lines up in the centre for puck drop here for Slovakia. Ingvarsson tries to square it for Nilsson, it's loose and Sweden have committed forward. Večerek is through, a real chance, 1-on-1 for Večerek, and it's saved by Nilsson. Biggest chance of the game so far. And it's for Miloš Večerek. Will there be a late sting in this, however, as Rakos collides in the centre with Ligda, and it's away from Večerek. This time it's Slovakia coming out on top. Večerek again trying to motor forward. He'll get there ahead of Nilsson, will he? Nilsson strong in the challenge on the near side, but Večerek gets the rub of the green. Joppa with an angle to shoot, and it was destined for that top far corner. And there's a nice blend about Sweden with the youth and the experience. Večerek certainly in the former of those two categories in the Slovakian roster. And the gap behind Meng could be maximised for Večerek. He's beaten for pace by Nilsson. Still they battle away, and the loose puck is picked up by... Puck loose with Staszak again, squeezes one through, it cannons off Nilsson, who's come a long way out of his crease to get it. And he does very well indeed to get a paw on that one, because Večerek was sniffing around and coming in like an eagle darting towards its prey. Ingvarsson, nice pirouette, but it breaks loose, and Večerek is through like he was in the first period. It's not gone too kindly for him, he'll just about keep her alive here. Nilsson has come across, and Slovakia try and push men forward. Večerek has lost a stick, and he'll leave it for Gergely to pick up the loose puck so that he can regain a full complement of sticks in his hands. Joppa, lovely play, finds Večerek in a bit of space, has to spin before he can face the goal. Joppa's now got room again, bit of an angle, squares it across, real chance, Ligda, second time around has scored, and Slovakia finally made the breakthrough with just 10 minutes to go in this contest, and persistence certainly paid off that time around. Lovely approach play from Radoslav Bielka's men. Joppa fired it across, and Ligda at the first attempt tried to squeeze it through the oncoming Peter Nilsson. It was blocked by him first time around, but no mistake with the second bite of the cherry. And Marian Ligda has made it advantage Slovakia in this mammoth clash here in Ostersund. It's the host nation 0, Slovakia 1. Slovakia, it stays out. Večerek trying to motor forward. Sperry will put an end to that charge. Joppa there to help out, he releases Večerek. Nice play this from Slovakia as Večerek receives the give and go with Ligda. Nilsson marshals the Sweden defensive zone very well indeed. The goal now would break Slovakia hearts, but ignite Sweden's challenge! Oh, and there it is! At the vital moment, it is put home by Ingvarsson, I think, into the top corner of Lepeček's net. It was always going to take something special to beat the Slovak stopper. And Ingvarsson there, you can see, just reversing it off the left stick onto the right, and the delight there for all to see. The home nation are back on terms. Večerek is getting tasty out there at the moment. No surprise either. The second's ticking down. It looks as if this one is going to surpass regulation and move all the way into overtime. Sweden have it deep. One of them, Večerek, wins possession in the centre circle. Watch it. Got to find the gap, and it's a real opportunity for Večerek, who has got it. Slovakia will get the bonus point, and it is stuck home by Miloš Večerek. Slovakia will get their first win of this tournament. And it's the man who went so close on 2 occasions in regulation, who finally, third time lucky, makes it count in overtime. Nilsson did his best to thwart the first effort from Večerek, but there was nothing he could do about the second. And here at the Ostersund Arena, it is Slovakia that come out on top. Just, it's finished, Sweden 1, Slovakia 2. Sweden will get 1 point out of this. Slovakia will also get a point, plus the bonus one there after Večerek's goal. And the 22-year-old is the man that lifts Slovakia off bottom.
The best player in each team is handed over by...
It looks as if they're not going to bother with that. They're struggling at the moment to find the right track, it seems, down in the technical area. So we'll go with player of the game in the meantime, which means that the Slovakian players will have to turn around and face their player of the game, who is Miloš Večerek, and quite fitting that he is the man who takes the plaudits with that goal in overtime. It would have been harsh for him not to have took the accolade otherwise, although Eduard Lepeček, the Slovakian goaltender, certainly put in a performance that would have merited that award also. And for the Swedish players, it will be scant consolation, whoever gets player of the game. Ingvarsson will get it after one of the goals of the tournament so far. A rasping drive right at the end of the third period that brought the game to overtime. The silver lining of that goal is that, in retrospect, at least it gained Sweden a point. They couldn't capitalise on the momentum, however, and fire themselves to 3 in normal time, or at least just a bonus point in overtime. But nevertheless, Sweden are off the mark with a solitary point, but Slovakia will be above them on 2. And we'll see the standings, I'm sure, at the end of this live stream, and we will be able to witness how tight it now is in this tournament. Slovakia reigns supreme. But Slovakia, in the end, thanks to the overtime goal from Miloš Večerek, sees them the ones that get their first win of the campaign. They get 2 points due to the win being in overtime. Sweden will now be on 1 point.